I'm so delighted with the book. I'm so delighted with BookThug and the whole team. I love the artwork on the cover, which is by an artist named Michael Pittman from Newfoundland. He's wonderful, look him up. And I'm just going to read 4 quick poems. The first one is called White Paper Birds. Sometimes you have to breastfeed your kid even when you don't feel like breastfeeding your kid. Near the end of her feed, she pulls off to look at you with her round eyes, and you don't look away. Sometimes you have to sing your kid to sleep even when you don't feel up to any song. When you put her down, she cries. She always cries. You pick her up when you are a piece of glass. You kiss her and pick her up and put her down and kiss her again like a wolf. You are a real mother. You don't kick or break any toys on purpose. And you don't scream and you don't weep. Your baby grows. You've got a shiny red shovel for all your shitty feelings. You've got a daughter with a broken lip where she's been biting down. The house is full of nests, tiny piles of torn newsprint, a million crumpled swans swimming down the stairs, another life folded inside each paper bird. And this next one is a little different in tone. It's called Dirty Little Love Poem. Here's a dirty little wordy little poem. Here's a dirty little birdie of a poem. Here's a gritty little ditty of a dirty little birdie of a poem. A dirty little poem for a dirty wordy girl. A gritty little ditty of a dirty little poem. Dirty poems are pretty when the wordy girl is dirty. A dirty poem is a small red birdie when the gritty dirty girls are poems holding birdies, holding wordy dirty poems in their dirty birdie hands, with some poems in their dirty worder minds, eating red birdie poems in the dirty little woods, full of dirty wordy birdies in the dark, in my dirty red bed, with wordy girly birdies in the dark, with dirty little poems in her dirty woody songs, birdies' poems so dirty in the gritty little wordy little songs of her dirty little dirty birdie. And this one's called The Land of Thieves. A conversation about suicide steals the conversation about football at a party. And later, a similar conversation about adultery steals a conversation about a drainage problem, weeping tile. A review of a book she read recently stole some of her feelings about the book and replaced them with other ones. Children steal the bodies of their mothers. Marriages steal doors and closets. A new love will steal from an old one, the way a cat eats birds, without remorse or self-consciousness. The story steals the poem. A corporation steals water from small-town lakes and wells. A baby scoops noodles from his twins' bowl and tosses them on the floor. The mother of the twins thinks, I am tired of picking up these goddamn noodles. The word boycott arouses her suddenly, shudders through her body. I'm not buying you anymore, she whispers to her feet. A monarch female flutters in her abdomen. I'm getting out. And the last one I'll read was inspired by Emily Dickinson's poem number 764, which begins, that poem begins, My life had stood a loaded gun, a very famous poem of Emily's. And so I'm going to read this one. And just before, this is my last one. And I also wanted to dedicate this reading tonight to Kirby at Knife Fork Books, who a lot of you know. Kirby is just wonderful and so supportive of poets. And I just wanted to tonight acknowledge Kirby. So I'm going to send this poem out to Kirby. It's called The Toy. It's kind of about loyalty in a weird sort of way. My life stood in corners until you made us a new home for playing. At first, I called you owner. You scolded and commanded me to be a real friend. You took me to your room. You took me to the woods. You taught me to hunt soft animals and turn all rabbits into small coats for all our cold hands. Now I'm so obedient. I smile for you. I guard your sleeping head. We share a pillow. Your enemies are mine. I had none before. Even a flower I could hurt now for you. Thank you, everyone.